Welcome to everyone in my YouTube channel Sat with Ahmad. So from today we are going to practice grammar questions, and the first topic we are going to be is the redundancy, and let's see in the topic. Actually, in our SAT examination, this is also one of the important topics in which we can also get the questions in the reading passage and writing section, and it is mainly the grammar section. So, when we learn this topic, we read how to answer the right questions. How can we eliminate the wrong answers? So let's see. And in my classes, we call A, B, C, D as options as Alpha, Bravo, Charlie, and Delta. So let's start our classes. This is the first topic, redundancy. So in the first question, there is a road workers in the southern China dug up more than dirt or earth this weekend. They also found a catch of 43 dinosaur eggs buried in red sandstone. So here we have the underlined dirt or earth this weekend. So in this question, there is a road workers in southern China dug up. So it means there is digging. There is a digging of the earth part. So there is already a redundancy earth. We don't have to mention earth. So we can eliminate from this reason alpha. So alpha is not a correct answer. And then second one, earth when they were digging this weekend. So from digging here dot or earth this weekend, in when they were digging Charlie, there is a digging and digging. So it creates redundancy because in the question already mentioned dog. So we can eliminate Bravo and Charlie too. But in the third last option dot this weekend, this is the best option from all of the above. So delta is the correct answer. Question number 2. The predecessor which came before the ice cream sandwich was a wedge of a vanilla ice cream cut from a larger piece known as an okipoki. So the predecessor which came before, actually we have to know the meaning of predecessor. Predecessor is the meaning which came before, which will already mean predecessor is someone who has already come. So we don't have to mention which came before. It creates unusual things, or it is also a redundancy. It is already, actually predecessor already means which came before, so we don't have to mention which came before. So alpha is wrong. First type of dessert which later became, so we can not talk about the first type of dessert which later come. So we can Bravo is also wrong. In delta there is a earlier predecessor too. Predecessor already means the person who come earlier, so we can also eliminate delta too. So Charlie is our right answer. Let's see the third questions. According to a Stanford University study, the energy that the internet consumes every single year is equivalent to the energy produced by 34 large coal-fueled power plants. So there is a redundancy in every single year. Actually, it sounds not usual and it is better. So we see the options. In Bravo, earlier, early, yearly, and annually. So it creates redundancy. We only have to mention either early or either annually. So Bravo is eliminated. In Delta, on and on annual basis. Actually, we don't need here on or and. So it is a long. So we can eliminate Delta. In alpha there is a every single year. We only mention the every year. We don't have to mention single. This creates redundancy, so we can also eliminate alpha too. So Charlie is the best correct option. Let's see our second last question of this session. After working for 20 years on a vaccine for malaria, scientists are finally seeing successful clinical trials with effective immunization in about 46% of vaccinated participants that they study. First option no change. In second B, vaccinated people who participate in the trial. Actually, in these questions, actually in the first part of the question, there is in that scientists are finalizing. Scientists are working. Working means they are doing their activities. They are studying, and what they have to do during their research, they all do. So they creates that they study. So we don't. It creates a redundancy because this that they study is already mentioned in the first part after working for 20 years. So in this part it all had already mentioned. So alpha is the wrong options. Vaccinated people who participate in the trial, actually this also creates unusual thing because it already mentioned in the first part vaccinated participants, and the last option is vaccinated participant who received the vaccine. So there is no So it also creates redundancy because vaccinated participants who receive the vaccine, actually participant is those who are vaccinated, means they are already, actually these parts and these parts are similar, so it also creates redundancy. Charlie is the best option, that is the vaccinated participant. So in this option there is no any type of redundancy or repetition of the words.